player of the match day. If you kind of look back at your performance in that game, just what overall for you and for the team was clicking in that 90 minutes?
Obviously, the attack has been getting better and better these past games, and I think we could all see that we had our big chances in Portland. This time we scored them all pretty much, and that's key. When you go on the road, you have to have those momentums, and you have to score at the right time, and people need to show up individually, and we did all of that. And it was still a tough game, and that was a good team, so we just still has a lot of room to improve, but just very proud of the team for taking our chances really, and just being brave on the road.
I think the way you guys scored those goals was very didn't seem like you guys were thinking much. It was more just all right, we're gonna go play, and came out of a natural reaction. Do you guys notice when you guys get to those moments of one touch, just instantly touch and shoot and kind of read things that way?
Yes, but at the same time, like in these games, it's so important when you score, and like sometimes like a shocking goal, like a goalkeeper giving an assist, it's like it just truly like puts a team on their back, and that's what we did. And if those things happened to us, we would be just as shocked. So I'm just I want to take credit for a lot of things, but at the same time, like the right timing is very important, and sometimes we concede at the wrong times, and this time we scored at the right time. So it's that sometimes that's the difference to get the win.
These kind of performances, I mean, it's not new to you. You've had times in your career where you've been able to do this, but it feels like it's been a little bit since you put together a good number of performances like this. I guess what is going well for you? What's clicking for you that's allowing you to have all these goal contributions?
I think I've said this in my press after. It's just the attacker's life. Sometimes things go your way, sometimes they don't, and you just have to keep working hard and trying to get to the best version of yourself. When it comes to difficult times as a team, it's sometimes people don't realize how much it impacts you as an individual, and like sometimes you haven't even gone through that situation and you don't know how to deal with it the right way. And I think last year was very much like not just me but a lot of us just not reacting the right way, and just going into the off season I just took some time off to reflect on it and just don't want to have that happen again, and worked very hard, and came back and find myself a couple of times not starting, and those are just it was just like kind of like a tester of these are the moments when you can prove yourself, and I try to do that, and so far it's been great. It's very early on in the season. I want to keep going and keep scoring, but it's definitely a good reminder that so far what I've been doing is working.
And how do you keep that confidence, even like you said, when there's times you may not be starting and it may not be going the way you want?
Just really just simple, like focusing on myself and trying to add my piece, not get carried away with anything that's happening around it. And as we could all see, obviously the club's going through changes, so there's been a lot of things that could take your head away, and I just try to keep my head, and I have a great support from my family and friends, and just they all know where my mind is this year, and how I'm trying to live every day and every game. And so in those moments, I can rely on them and just keep going.
And I know the team is still trying to find its best self, fix some things and get consistent performances. But with 2 wins in the last 3 games, does it feel like a little weight has been lifted?
Definitely, and I don't think it's never gonna be perfect, and it's you can go on. We have a very tough stretch right now, so you can go away and not get points. It's tough. This is what sports are about, but what we've been trying to do is just stay close to the pack and just being still in the season and just trying to fight for that opportunity down the road to be able to make playoffs. And these wins are going to be huge one day. And that's where we are right now. So just keep working at it. And it's, as I said, it's not going to be perfect, but if you can get points and you can stay with the group with MLS, then maybe maybe something will start clicking in July, and all of a sudden you just need to win 3 games and you're in a good spot. That's what's key for us.
I know you said in the presser that your dad would probably send you a text about not getting the hat trick. Did he?
He he did. He didn't start with it, but he did send it. He congratulated me first, my mom as well. They were very happy. But then, yes, my dad did watch back the performance. Very mad. I've never scored a hat trick, and that's probably the closest I've ever been to. And he's always said, and it's very true as an attacker, when you score a goal, that means you are having a good day, and you just have to keep going on that day, because there's going to be days when nothing goes in. But if you could score a goal, maybe you can get 2, maybe you can get 3, and you see, like, all of a sudden I could have scored a hat trick out of, like, on the road. You just wouldn't even expect it. So that's what he means always. So he means well, but also tries to be realistic about it.
Tell him 2 goals and 2 assists is a pretty good day.
Yes. But it can always be better, right?
Did he score a lot of hat tricks in his career?
I mean, he wants me to score it. That's the important one.
Daniel, how far have you seen the chemistry of the attacking group kind of come since even February, so even 2 months down the line? I mean, these last 3 games, you've scored at least 2 goals.
Yes, it's getting there. I think we're doing a lot of good actions and a lot of things, as you said, like it's like natural. It's not forced. It feels like some things are clicking, and obviously we added new pieces to the attack, and it takes time. But it's also huge that the guys who are on the field as starters do their job, and then the ones coming from the bench, they also add to it, just like Eric Tommy coming in. And that's huge, like having to be focused in a game and being such an important player for the team, and not being on the field, but coming in and making an impact. Those are the things that will make a difference at the end of the year. And just very proud of everybody for sticking with it. And if we keep working like this, the more and more chances will come. And as I said, if we have good days like in San Jose and convert them, they're going to get us more and more points.
You're heading into the 4th match week with Kerry in charge. Are you starting to get used to the way he likes to do things, whether that's on a match day, during training, those sort of things?
Yes, and I think we got some wins. We got a loss as well. It's he has to react to different things, and he's been doing great, trying to push through his personality, his mentality as a coach, and the way he wants to work. And so far, it's been great. I think the team's reacting well. As we all watch the games, we can see that the team seems to be, just feeling what he's trying to tell us. And that's great, and we just have to keep working. He knows he's being very realistic that there's a lot of work left, but these wins always just almost buy you a week where you can just also have fun, but work on different things, new things.
Was the plane ride back fun? I know it's been a while since you guys have returned home after a road win, so you almost forget that feeling a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's amazing, trying to enjoy an away trip and just getting a win, and just it's a much better flight home.